Well, hello, my YouTube fellas and gals. So if you're new to my channel, my name's Tammy. I use bookstore, or you can use me as a resource center to find some good books. And I read a synopsis of 10 books per video and list everything in the description below. If you do order from me, I keep all the books I show for the whole entire month. Like this month is romance to the end of the month. So some people will ask me to hold back books, to do like a bulk order. And then I put it on my Etsy and it's real easy to check out. And of course, I ship media so you get your cheapest prices. So we are on paperbacks for today, and this is lot 18, and these are only $1 a piece. Now, this is kind of unusual for me because I've never had like 10 books of the same, excuse me, 10 books of the same author, and today I do. So if you don't know who Sheryl Woods is, you're about to. So here is the first book in lot 18. This is called The Christmas Bouquet by Sheryl Woods. It is a 2015 copyright, and this is like your standard size softbacks. And this is what the book is about, which is the synopsis of the book. For the very driven medical student, Caitlin Winters, catching the bridal bouquet at a Christmas wedding has set off a chain of reaction that she is sure is more curse than blessing. Not only has she fallen in love with family medicine resident Noah McIlroy, I don't know how to say his name. But anyways, but an unexpected pregnancy threatens her well-laid plans for the future. It doesn't help that Noah, with a whole lot of help from Caitlin, O'Brien's relatives, is completely on board with the prospect of marriage and happily ever after. It takes a whole lot of practice, love, and family persuasion to help Caitlin realize that she can still have everything she ever wanted, including a home with her beloved Chesapeake shores and a man who understands all her dreams. So that is book number 1. Book number 2, we have Moonlight Cove by Sheryl Woods. This is a 2011 copyright, and this is the synopsis on this book. Jez O'Brien has overcome a lot: the challenges of attention deficit disorder, the near bankruptcy of her beloved inn at Eagle Point, and her self-perception as a screw-up in a family of overachievers. Now she's ready to share the future with a man. Her friends persuaded her to join a dating service, but she gets no takers, which is fine with her childhood friend psychologist Will Lincoln, who already chosen the perfect man for Jess himself. Will has loved Jess practically forever, but he knows her fault and her strength. But for Will's sincerity and charm, Jess fears he views her as some psychological case study. With her family in the town of Chesapeake Shores behind him, Will finally makes his case, but is it enough to convince Jess to take the risk of a lifetime? That sounds cute. So that is book 2. Book 3, we have After Text by Sheryl Woods. And this is a 1989 copyright. No, 1999 copyright. And this is what the book's about. Megan O'Rourke's beloved grandfather had always determined to lure her out of New York and back to their ranch in Whispering Wind, Wyoming. Now he will make it impossible for her to refuse. She's named guardian of Texas' daughter, a daughter Megan never knew about. Jake Landers has also come home to Whispering Wind. After leaving years before under a cloud of suspicion, he's returned to put down roots. When he comes face to face with the woman who shares his troubled past, he hardly recognizes the driven powerhouse Megan has become. Now she has a big decision to make about life and love, where home really is. Jake's only too happy to help Megan rediscover their old dreams and maybe this time fulfill them forever. So there you go. Book 3. Book number 4, we have Stealing Home, The Sweet Magnolias. So cute. By Sheryl Woods. This is a 2007 copyright, and this is what it's about. There's nothing like a little serenity. Maddie Townsend might live in a town called Serenity, but there's been nothing but calm or peaceful about her life since her marriage broke up. The stay-at-home mom has no job skills, an out-of-control 16-year-old son, a talkative 14-year-old who's suddenly gone silent, a 6-year-old daughter whose heart is broken, an ex-husband whose younger girlfriend is expecting their baby, and two best friends who think she's somehow qualified to help them open a fitness spa for women. But if Maddie is a tad on edge with all that on her plate, it's nothing compared to the chaos that ensues when she discovers that her son's baseball coach has feelings for her and the whole town disapproves. Maddie's faced a lot of challenges lately with strength and resolve, but Cal Maddox may turn out to be more than she can handle. Then again, he could be just the one man in all of South Carolina who can help her find serenity. So there you go. Book 4. Book 5. I love the covers of these books. Dogwood Hill is a Chesapeake Shores novel. And this is 2015 copyright, and this is what the book's about. When former pro football quarterback Adrian Mitchell comes to Chesapeake Shores to take a high school coaching job, he's embraced by the town, especially the O'Briens. But Aiden has a secret that could alter their lives. For wounded Liz March, who's trying for a fresh start after devastating betrayal, taking a chance on Aiden might be more than she can handle. Her heart forever refuses to listen to her head. But just when forever seems within reach, Aiden's secret threatens to change everything. Does this tempting stranger who's made her feel alive have the power to convince her to look beyond the past and reach for the future? So there's number 5. Book number 6. We have Amazing Gracie. This is a 1998 copyright, and this is what it's about. When Gracie McDougal returns to Seagull Point, Virginia, seeking to reform her workaholic ways, she discovers more than relaxation. The picturesque town calls to her, as does the waterfront Victorian house she envisions as the perfect bed and breakfast. But one person stands between Gracie and her new goal, and he isn't budging. Southern charmer Kevin Daniels isn't interested in selling Gracie's dream house, but he's definitely interested in something else. Her enticing the uptight businesswoman into letting down her hair becomes his new mission in life. But beyond that, he already has way too many people depending on him, and he has no intention of adding one more. Gracie's not looking for a home. Kevin's not looking for a wife, but sometimes even the best intentions can wind up going wonderfully awry. So there you go. Book 7. Book number 8, we have Sea Glass Island by Sheryl Woods. This is a 2013 copyright, and this is what it's about. With her 2 younger sisters heading for the altar, will Samantha Castle exchange old dreams for new ones? Lately, she'd rather be on North Carolina coast with family than in New York with agents and actors. Though she vows not to let her teenage crush on Ethan Cole influence her decision, it's hard to ignore her feelings for the local war hero. Ethan lost more than his leg in Afghanistan. He lost his belief in love. Even being surrounded by couples intent on capturing happily ever after won't open this jaded doctor's heart. It's going to take a sexy, determined woman who won't take no for an answer. So there you go. Number 8 or 7. And then this is number 8. This is Safe Harbor. And it says bonus book by Rayanne Dinan here. So let's see what that says. This is 2014 copyright. I don't know what that means by bonus. Oh, I guess there is. There's 2 books in one in this one. You have a Safe Harbor on page 7 and a Cold Creek Homecoming on 245. Nice. Okay, so this is what the book's about. Who defines a family? To Tina Harrington, the definition was simple. Anyone she loved was a part of her family, including all the people and animals she'd invited into her home when they'd had nowhere else to go. She was their safe harbor, and they were hers. And she would protect them from whoever challenged their right to be a family, namely her new neighbor, the handsome and high-powered Drew Landry. Drew was determined to ensure that Tina wasn't taking advantage of her vulnerable house guests. But as soon as he met Tina and her unconventional family, he realized he made a big mistake because he was drawn to her like a ship to a sheltered shore. And he'd set in motion a series of events that could destroy everything she held dear. Woo, like the gazebo. So that is 8. Book number 9. We have Never Let Go. And this also has a bonus book in it by Rayanne Dine. So this has got Never Let Go and A Soldier's Secret in another 2-in-1. This is 2013. And this is what this book's about. As a psychologist, Mallory Blake knew there were times when one had to let go. She also knew how much it hurt after her husband's death. She packed up her belongings and moved to San Francisco, wishing it was easy to box up her memories and seal away her regrets. But she had her patients at her hospital who helped her move forward. Patients like 6-year-old Davy, the broken little boy, needed Mallory, not that his doctor agreed. Mallory had heard the rumors about neurosurgeon Justin Whitmore. She had experienced firsthand his temper, his impossible standards, and his undeniable charm. But beneath all of that, Mallory discovered Justin hid an old pain, one she wasn't sure she could heal, and yet she couldn't walk away from him because there were times when it was right to move on and times when you took someone's hand and never let go. That sounds good. So there is number 9. And the last in this lot is called Midnight Promises by Sheryl. Look at that. I would love to be able to have a bench like that outside. This is a 2012 copyright, and this is what it's about. When Elliot Cruz first courted struggling single mom Karen Ames, it was romance worthy of any Sweet Magnolia fantasy. The sexy personal trainer made a mission to restore Karen's strength, physical and emotional, and to charm her children. Now, a few years into the marriage, colliding dreams threatened to tear them apart. Elliot's desire to finance the business opportunity of a lifetime with their hard-earned baby money stirs Karen's deep-rooted financial insecurities. It's the discovery that their brother-in-law is cheating on Elliot's sister and thinks it's justified that puts their irreconcilable differences into perspective. Will their own loving fidelity be a bond so strong they can triumph against all odds? And that is a book number 10. So with that, I hope you come to my comment section and you say hello to me or crack a joke, do something funny. And with that, I also have a giveaway run-in. It's back to school, and if you know a child in need, it could be a grandchild, your child, your niece, nephew, it doesn't matter. Come and enter the giveaway. Everybody's welcome. So with that, whatever time zone you're in, I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.